Sinners, the new gothic horror by Ryan Coogler, might look like a story about vampires, the blues, and trauma, but it's so much more. Beneath the blood and shadow lies a powerful spiritual current rooted in African cosmology, Hoodoo practices, and ancestral healing. Today, we're uncovering the hidden meanings that make Sinners a spiritual masterpiece. In Sinners, the juke joint is more than a stage, it's sacred ground. It recalls Congo Square, where the enslaved kept their spiritual traditions alive through music, rhythm, and dance. In African diasporic faiths like Voodoo or Hoodoo, music isn't entertainment, it's invocation. Drums and songs are portals. Spirits speak through sound. In this joint, ancestors gather. The space functions as a crossroads, a key symbol in African spirituality. It's where the material and spiritual worlds intersect. The vampires and sinners feed on pain, not just blood. They consume sound, soul, and suffering. They're not random monsters, they're spiritual parasites. These creatures symbolize systems that drained Black life, slavery, segregation, the music industry, and beyond. They commodify Black genius but rejects its roots. Sound familiar? When the blues singer resists, not with weapons, but with truth, voice, and ritual, her art becomes a spiritual act of defiance. Ryan Coogler worked with real Hoodoo consultants, and it shows. Every ritual in Sinners is drawn from authentic African American folk magic, root work, floor washes, spiritual offerings. But these aren't Hollywood spells, they're acts of resistance. In a world that erased African spirituality, Hoodoo kept memory alive, quietly, powerfully. The protagonist isn't just fighting vampires, they're fighting disconnection. Every ritual is a step towards their ancestors, a reconnection with their spiritual inheritance. Water is everywhere in Sinners. It cleanses, it drowns, it remembers. In many African cosmologies, water is a spiritual bridge, the home of the ancestors, spirits, and healing. Mirrors reflect not just the physical, but the hidden. In Hoodoo, mirrors are tools of revelation, sometimes even protection. And in Sinners, these elements aren't just props, they're spiritual technologies, tools to reveal truth, purge pain, and prepare the soul for transformation. Sinners is more than horror, it's healing. It shows how Black spirituality endures through song, through pain, and through ritual. This isn't a story of victims, but of vessels. The protagonist becomes a vessel for ancestral power, healing not just themselves, but their entire bloodline. In Sinners, it's a reminder that the spirit survives, the culture remembers, and the music brings all the songs and the love back. If this video helped you see Sinners in a new light, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your interpretations in the comments. What hidden meanings did you catch? What spoke to you spiritually? And until next time, stay grounded, open. Ashe.